being videotaped and will be posted to the city's YouTube website. First item on the agenda is approval of minutes from the October meeting. Waive the reading of the minutes and accept them as presented.
A second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Anybody opposed? Any old business? Hearing none. Any new business? Dan, your update?
Not much. The week of December 11th is when the computer system will be changed over.
Okay.
I'll still have access to the old one to kind of clean up all the credits and stuff like that, so I'm in good shape with that. But other than that, that's about it.
That's it?
Yeah, nothing.
How did that cross-country tournament go?
Golf?
Yeah.
Other than the rain, it was great.
Yeah.
It
It
was
was a
fun.
hit.
It's a blast.
Somebody showed up.
Everybody showed up and almost everybody finished.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good.
A little cold and rainy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was.
Yeah, it was fun.
Crock pots.
Bill, your update?
We've kind of wrapped up all the agronomic stuff on the golf course. We've made our last sprays, blown out the irrigation system, re-top dress greens. Now we're just trying to figure out how to blow leaves. Going to blow leaves, clean up in the next couple of weeks, and we've started a lot of brush removal.
Okay.
If you've seen like up on the right side of 17 going up the hill, we started to clear all the saplings, some of the shrubs, almost all the way back to the stone wall. Some guys and girls dump their balls out to the right, get it, go keep going. Right side of 5, we've done some work. Left side of 7, we've done some work, and we did a bunch on the right side of 11. And basically, as long as deep snow holds out, that's kind of our objective this winter, is to thin out some of these areas, especially where people hit balls off tees, where they can jump in and quickly find them and get moving down the fairway. So that's where we're at.
Sounds
The
good.
driving range is still open though.
Is it?
Driving range is still open
And how long will that stay open
until
for?
it's buried in snow.
Okay.
You know, he's going to be done in a few weeks. So if people want to come in, we can send out emails and just let them know. Grab tokens in advance. These are the times. But you can go pound balls.
Sounds good. All right, the only correspondence was from Wayne Walker. Dear commission members, I'm writing to inquire if the commission has a policy with respect to consideration for members who miss a significant portion of the golf season due to injury. As you may be aware, I sustained an acute lumbar disc herniation during a net club match on July 19th and was subsequently unable to play golf for most of July and all of August. As a result of the injury, he had to drop out of both the net club and the South Gardner golf leagues and was unable to play at all. I wanted to go on 6 weeks of intense physical therapy. I'd be happy to provide any medical documentation you may need from my orthopedist at Massachusetts General Hospital. I was able to resume playing on a limited basis around the 1st of September, although I have curtailed my golf schedule significantly since then. I plan to continue with periodic physical therapy and exercise to strengthen my back, and I look forward to a successful season next year. Any consideration that you might be able to provide will be greatly appreciated. Thank you for your consideration. Sincerely, Wayne Walker. So, any discussion on this?
We don't have any tracking of how much you play, do we?
No.
I mean, do we have some idea how much golf he plays? He plays quite a bit of golf, right?
A couple times a week. Yeah, plus the league stuff before he got hurt, I'm guessing. A couple of leagues. You know,
So he came back and played all of September and October. I guess that's what
He
he's saying.
said on a limited basis.
Limited basis.
I don't know how many times he
He
plays.
came in the other day, he's like, I'm not looking for, just looking for if they want to do a little something back and be appreciative. But then think about the other side of that is, do we open that box?
I know, that's it.
2 weeks off, 4 weeks off, how?
You'd have to set a formula up.
Right.
There'd have to be a formula. Where you could track the days, or the months, and then factor in how much they paid, and then you'd have to literally do a formula.
Right.
6 weeks out of.
Because I would
Yeah,
open.
because the prime season, take how many weeks that percentage of how much you pay, right? What I'm thinking in my head, like you're saying, right? Like, what do you consider the season really?
Somebody buys their membership and they get knee surgery, they're out for the year, Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah,
But if you're gonna be like, I missed some of August,
Right.
can I have $80 back? You're gonna have to set a formula.
We're gonna have
Pro rate.
seven letters a meeting, if that's the case.
I know like Green Hill, they have, if a request is made, before April, then they get like a 75% credit, and then May, and they get 50%. After July, they get nothing. So do we establish, some sort of guidelines?
Yep.
Yeah, probably good.
That's a good idea.
Probably should.
There's people who pay their membership off by the middle of June. So, yeah, if you're,
Yeah, I think
And
you
this is time in
did
August.
get full membership this year.
This is the first time I've heard of that much golf being played and asking for a,
Yeah,
same here.
Right.
absolutely.
like it's usually, hey, I went out and,
Usually end of season stuff or.
Yeah. 0,
Yeah.
2 times
Sorry.
in the regular.
so I know in the past we've done it, so I don't know if there's some mathematical.
Well, that's what we kind of look at it. I mean, we always ask Stan, how much they played. They only played a couple of times, and, we make a decision about either reimbursing their full membership or partial, based on a percentage. I know another person had requested also, but he came back to us and said that he played enough golf to cover his membership, so he was out for, 7 weeks? Maybe.
Probably, yeah.
So,
There's no way to chart how many times somebody plays. So
No.
that would be a tricky one. The precedent would be best set, like you said, if you set a date. And you said if you're still playing in June, you can't get any money back.
so
Depending on when we open, I guess, but that's still only plus or minus 2 weeks, 3 weeks.
what I would probably recommend is that we probably change the policy going forward. I'll include it as part of the agenda,
Okay.
that policy is gonna be considered and be discussed, so in case somebody wants to show up at a meeting.
Yeah, so what's the action on this? Just we're gonna table it until next meeting and see if it's reasonable? Like, do we know how many weeks total the course was open this year?
I thought we opened,
When we opened, what, in
April?
April?
Probably almost 8 full months.
We were almost-
7.5 full months.
yeah, for sure,
It's
7.
probably close to 26 weeks, something like that,
Maybe
maybe.
missed the, just
Half
shy
a
of a
year.
year then. 6 weeks, I think.
You figure April through June, 13 weeks, July through
25%.
October,
Yeah,
and probably
and the
then,
prime part of it as well, not
like
just.
close to 30 weeks.
So you could do 20, you could probably, do 25% for him and then figure out a policy going forward?
I say we do, I mean, it seems like we do like 20%, a couple
Yeah, I would
of
say
bucks.
20%.
And that's off his next.
Off the-
Yeah,
Next-
right, we're not gonna
So
come
you
check.
figure it was off like 8 weeks. Let's say it was for 30.
Did he say 6 or 8? I'm sorry, I thought he said 6.
6 is unlimited.
Well, he said from, what did he say?
So membership is
July 19th.
July 19th, so he took off,
700.
so really it's probably more like 6 weeks, and then he only played a little bit in September.
So $220 off a membership,
Sure.
$1,100, $220, stamp it.
So,
And then create a policy where,
Right. Then
Like is the Judy, like Judy hadn't,
yeah, I know, because it'll create,
operation, right, it's gonna
everybody.
create.
June 1st.
yeah. You don't wanna have 10 of these letters every year.
You don't even wanna come close to that.
Yeah, I'd rather have something in the policy than have to, if you get something like this, to say, hey, sorry, it's in the policy.
Right.
yeah,
But Judy never came looking for,
Right, but I know someone else had an operation, we just, once you start one,
yeah.
I think to have guidelines and procedure in place.
Put it in now, right?
Yes.
Say, hey. At least to start next year,
Yeah.
2024.
So that's all set. Any comments, Ann? Any
No,
comments or? Mike, anything?
No.
Derek?
Am I ready?
Nothing? All right, go into financials. So Christine gave us, the receipts with the fiscal year 23, which brings it through November 20th, 22. And through that date it was 481,341. And then through pretty much the same period, this goes through November 19, 23, it was 492,516. So if you just want to kind of look at it from a comparison standpoint, I mean, greens fees were up and tokens about the same. Cat rentals were pretty, fairly close. Memberships were up a little bit. And then with the year-to-date budget report through the city's accounting system, this one says we have receipts of 538, so I don't know why his is different. I may have to check with him as he may have something else in there that it's not in this report. So you can check that out. Expense-wise, we're right now year-to-date 341,000. So looking at right now, we have a surplus of 197. However, we have indirect costs of 205, which will be coming due, I think in January or February, I think he transfers it. So we're at a break-even point then, pretty much. So any questions? Hearing none, do we have a motion to accept the minutes?
So moved.
Second.
Any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye. Anybody opposed? Next meeting dates, which I'm gonna have the budget, I'm gonna just wait for John and ask John a couple of questions. Wanna do either the 11th or the 18th?
18.
Wanna do the 18th? Yeah, let's do the 18th. All right, just need a motion to adjourn. So moved.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.